All right, guys, I think everybody got the concept of getting around the edge of it. A question was brought up as how do you defend this? You two come on out. And what we're going to do is you're going to dink it. Cheryl, come here. You're going to dink it to Trudy. Trudy, you're going to hit it. Let's see. I'll be on your side. Yeah, you come over here. Cheryl, hit it to Trudy. And then you're going to go wide on her, and I want you to hit around the post. So even if you hit it wide, Trudy, that's fine. Okay. So watch my body position as I try to block this around the post. Do it again until you get the right ball. Go really wide. Doesn't have to be in. So my goal is, if I can let it bounce, that's great. My goal is I'm going to have one leg on the other side of the line. Let's do one more. Trudy, just hit it really wide for her. Okay. And then my goal is to then just block it back in to this court. Hopefully that other person hasn't covered over. But when you're blocking, you need to, when you're protecting against someone that's hitting around the post, you need to get 1 foot, you need to straddle that line so you can determine whether or not it's going to be in or not. Don't try to reach for it. Just straddle the line and get real low, because their ball isn't going to come up, it's going to come low. So you need to be down with your legs just right here so you can catch that ball. All right, let's talk about the any other questions around the post? And hopefully when we play a couple practice games, we can try that shot.
Daddy, I think I might have messed up the
Well, we're going over an Ernie next.
I think I might have messed up the
So an Ernie is where you jump the kitchen. That's another name for it. So an Ernie shot, on an Ernie shot, I hit a ball over to the other team. I jump the edge and I take it into their body. So I've come around the edge. Now, an illegal Ernie shot is this. An illegal Ernie shot looks like this. Watch my feet. I'll say, well, this foot was, I had lifted it off. You cannot run through the kitchen. You cannot do this and hit the ball. You have to reestablish both feet before I hit the ball. Or a better way to do it, which I think is the legal way, is you just never put your feet in the kitchen. So I basically jump the corner to here as I'm hitting the ball. So let's talk about when, because it's always frustrating when someone does this to you. You may be able to stop them doing it, but let's also talk about how you can do it. If I hit a shot to Trudy, and she's right here, and I jump the kitchen, and she sees me jump the kitchen, if I just hit this shot and she's set, she's going to take it cross court because she knows that's the right shot to hit.
You told me to hit it at you.
If you're out of control, if I've hit a good one. You can't just say I'm going to jump the kitchen when you're dinking with someone and they're here. You know, if she sees me jump the kitchen, all she has to do is that. My partner now has to take over the whole court. So you have to set up jumping the corner, hitting the Ernie. What I need to do is I have to penetrate this deep to her backhand so the only shot she can hit is straight forward. Because if she tries to go across, she's not going to have strength and it's going to go into the net. So how I do that is I have to move her around, or my partner does. Cheryl, you can come out here. So what I'm going to do, just hit me for right now. I'm going to bring her here. Now go wide. So that wasn't quite wide enough. That's okay. So I can feel that she's going to do it right there, and because she couldn't get around the corner of the ball, she's just picking it up and saving it again. Cheryl, I want you to go real wide here. Like, go stand wide. Go stand wide and then dink one around. So I can. So that comes middle first. Middle first. Let's pull her middle and then go wide. So now, all she can do is just save that ball, and I'm going to come and hit her at that ball that's coming in a rise.
You can cross the plane as long as you don't touch, but can you go past the post?
Can I go wider than the post?
No, forward over the post. Can you do?
I cannot unless I have struck the ball.
You strike the ball and then you can go
yes.
over.
Your momentum can carry you after you struck the ball. If I don't strike the ball at all and I run to the other side,
Right.
that's a fault. Let's say I win.
It's a fault?
If I do this, I miss it, she gets it,
Oh.
that's a fault. I have to
Oh, I do that
instruct
all the
ball.
time.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen people do that.
Yeah, if they go by without touching the ball, it's a distraction, it's an error. Now, if I've hit it and my momentum takes me there, that's legal. Good question. So again, what I'm trying to do, Trudy, I want you to show the opening up. Give one to me. Watch how she has to go back with her backhand here. Not that one. Where I get it behind her, she, oh, I want your backhand. Let's go here. So on this side, it's going to be typically easier when you have it to a person's backhand because they're opening up and just trying to save a ball and they don't have as much control of it. So I push it deep and that's, you're going to get that shot right there because you want to bring them to the middle, yo-yo them wide, push it deep on them so they're reaching back to get this ball. As they reach back, they're watching the ball, they're not seeing you jump the corner and be ready to finish it. You can't just do it if they're set and watching you. Again, let's do that. If they're set and watching you and I do this to her, she's going to put it out of my reach. There's no way I can get that ball. You have to have set the point up. Either your partner has hit a very aggressive cross-court ball. She had been covering middle. That ball goes cross-court, so she's lunging to save it. And as she lunges to save it, that's where you hit. And I think in today's day and game, that's where you see more Ernies happen is the partner has hit a good shot. She's so focused on that, I can come up here and hit this.
Do you go before she even strikes it?
Well, as long as her head's not watching me,
Okay.
I'm getting ready to go. If I go too early,
Right.
if that shot's coming before it's bounced and she feels me going, she's going to adjust to it. So basically, as she starts her swinging motion, as I see her paddle go back and get ready to hit, that's what I'm doing. Because even if she is going to try to change her shot at that point, she's not going to hit a good one. You don't want to show it too early. Obviously, you don't want to show it too late. Basically, as they take their paddle back to hit, that's the same time you should be making your move with that. So we're going to practice this. Yes, questions?
I got one. So when you're doing that, you anticipate that's going out. I mean, you can see that, but do you verbally communicate that to your partner that you're going to jump out there, or they should just know?
And we're going to talk about it in the third part of our clinic today, but absolutely, if my partner sees me, they just hit that shot and they see me going, they have to be in my court, all the way over on this half. So no, I'm not, because if I say to them, hey, I'm going to jump the corner,
Right. Then that shot's not going to come where
they're
you want.
knowing that, I can't tell them. They have to be watching my body movement, and we'll talk about that. All right.
As the shot sets up and gets over, you're going to naturally follow it. You should always be following where it is.
Any other questions before we try it? All right, jump on a court. Let's try it again.